Hi, I'm Rosa. Welcome to this practice on pleasure. We'll be working with the energy of the second chakra, Svadhisthana, in the pelvis. Bringing our hands over the lower abdomen, beginning to find the breath, breathing all the way down into the belly. As you breathe, visualizing the color orange, and setting your intention of tuning into your flow of pleasure, your enjoyment of being. And beginning to slide both hands towards the knees. Just beginning to meet the body with the hands, stroking the arms, hands up the thighs and back down with the breath. And beginning to find small circles through the chest, gently drawing back and gently circling forwards. Bringing the movement all the way down into the hips. Allowing yourself to rock. Changing directions. Exhale forwards. Inhale back. And then making smaller movements, focusing on the chest, circling into the heart space in both directions. Drawing up into the shoulders, rotating and opening both directions. And then focusing on the neck, letting the head and neck begin to roll, really releasing, finding fluid movements both directions. Coming to center, breathing. As you inhale, raise the hands up, palms meet. Hold the breath, pump through the navel, sharply contracting the abdominal muscles with the breath held. Then breathing out. Breathe in, hold the breath, pump the navel, contracting the abdominal muscles. Breathe out. Breathe in, hold the breath, pump the navel. Breathe out. Breathe in, hold the breath, 3 pumps. And exhale. Keep going with your own breath. And next exhale, draw the palms down through the center. Opening the hands on the lap and gently coming over onto your back. Supporting yourself on your forearms, using the heels to kick into the base of the pelvis, releasing any energy that is stuck. Keep breathing as you tap the heels onto the glutes, stimulating energy flow into the hips. Keep going. And slowing it down. Exhale, extend one leg forwards, other knee bends, change sides. Exhale, one leg extends, other bends. Inhale. Exhale, circling it out. And beginning to just explore with your own body, your own way of moving, opening out into the hips, keeping the breath nice and full. And just gently toning the core muscles as we lengthen the legs. Pressing the toes up to the sky, taking circles through the ankles, and then finding our way back up to a seated position. Coming into Navasana, boat pose, bringing the feet off the ground, knees bent, drawing the lower belly in, arms extending forwards. You can begin to extend the legs. As you exhale, bend knees and elbows. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Beginning to press into the ground, coming into reverse tabletop, lift the hips high, head and neck draw back as far as is comfortable for you. Find the breath as you exhale, release the hips down to the ground. As you inhale, press the hips high, exhale down. Inhale, lift up through the hips, exhale, release. Inhale, rise, and exhale all the way down onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest and gently rock or circle, releasing all the way through the back of the pelvis. Keep the breath flowing. And begin to draw the knees wide, finding a little shake to release down into the hips. And just circling the knees together and open with the breath, both directions. And coming into happy baby, hands either for the big toes or inside or outside the feet, knees bent, gently drawing the knees in the direction of the armpits. And then just find a rock, lengthening slightly through one leg, then through the other, allowing this fluid movement into the hips, centering, releasing into a star shape, arms wide open, legs wide open. And rolling over onto your side, coming into a fetal position. Taking a moment to breathe deeply. And slowly pressing up. Resting on the sit bones, pressing into the feet. And finding your way into a squat. It doesn't matter if the heels don't touch the ground. Or just rock the weight gently towards the toes, hands down on the ground if they reach, and then gently rock the weight back to the heels. Slowly unraveling into a standing forward fold, and then bringing the hands up the legs, and releasing into the lower back, making fists, gentle tapping into the back of the pelvis. Releasing anything that is stuck. And feeling those areas of tension and tapping to let go. And sliding the hands back down the legs, sliding the hands back up inside the legs. As you exhale, slide down outside the legs, fold. As you inhale, slide up in the legs, draw upright. Exhale to slide down. You can bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, sliding back up. Exhale, sliding down the backs of the legs. Inhale, sliding up the insides of the legs. Slowly, slowly. And coming upright. Bringing the hands into Yoni Mudra, thumbs touching, index fingers touching, resting over the pelvis. We'll just begin to find some circles into the hips, really finding that flow of energy, life force, creativity, vitality, and circling in the other direction. And then beginning to find figure of 8 movements through the hips. You can bring the hands out to the sides if you want to. Really feel that roll through the hips, drawing a figure of 8 through the sides. Or you can just explore your own way of moving in your body, any way that feels good. Give a little shake. Really releasing down through the legs, get everything moving. flexing into the heels and toes, finding nice fluid circular movements in both directions, in both legs, and getting that connection from the hips down through the legs into the earth. As you inhale, lift the heels. As you exhale, drop the heels down. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, down. Inhale, draw the energy up. Exhale to root. And rest, Yoni Mudra. As you inhale, slide one hand up to the heart. And just take a moment to connect the womb and the heart. You can press the thumb on the side into the sternum if you want to. And just begin to tap across the chest, releasing anything stuck around the heart center. Keep the breath flowing. And slowing it down. And just circling the palm over the heart lightly before resting it there. Then tapping the lower hand across the lower belly, pelvis. Releasing anything stuck in the second chakra, just with the tips of the fingers, but still quite firm pressure. Resting the lower hand on the belly, sliding the top hand down, bringing thumb and index finger to meet, creating a shape like the uterus with the ovaries in the center of the thumb and index finger, and then opening that out, spreading the fingers wide, opening the thumb and index finger, palms like the ovaries, opening up creative potential. As you breathe in, feeling the space in the hands, gently lifting the chin or lifting the gaze, opening up, receptive space within you. As you exhale, palms meet. And thank you for sharing this practice. Let me know how you get along in the comments below.